Cool. So just got it started. So on my side, from the communications and marketing perspective, we have been running a campaign with Tudao and Galaxy, Project Galaxy, that now is rebranded as Galaxy, but with another spelling. And we have it's a couple of basically a couple of guides that people can complete and then get an NFT in the end. So if you there's two guides about two tracks about being onboarded to Kleros, and two tracks related to proof of humanity. And one of the campaigns is dedicated to register on proof of humanity. We have now a Discord group where people can get a funding for their profile. And also related to proof of humanity, last week we had a vote for reducing the deposit. So when it gets implemented, it will be cheaper to register. And this probably means that we'll see some more registrants in proof of humanity. And also we have proof of humanity v2 coming probably next month. Sorry, this month we will have a demo of proof of humanity v2. I don't know if Andre is here. No, Andre is not present. He's working on that. Um, and also we will be joining a Twitter Spaces in Spanish next week, and I'll be at Ethereum Santiago next week. Oh, Federico is here. So and this Friday,
Yeah,
Emmet will
continue,
be
please. Go
presenting.
ahead.
Okay. Yes, Emmet will be presenting Proof of Humanity at a developer DAO. He is a part of the DAO. He's also he's present. I don't know if he wants to speak about it, and also I know that JB and someone else there, I don't remember, from the Kleros team is also participate in that DAO. So Emmet, do you
Yeah.
have anything to share?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I do want to add the um developer DAO is a little bit more accessible now. I mean, so it's not through minting NFTs anymore, like after they launch their code token. As long as you hold 400, you can be able to get in. And they also have some generous like sponsorship programs where yeah, you can like send in applications to get in for free. My presentation's pretty soon on Friday, so I mean, no need to like rush to get in or anything. But like apart from the presentation I'm having, like, if anyone's it's called Developer DAO, but the community is quite good. Like even if you're non-technical, like they have a bunch of different channels to like network and meet a bunch of people in Web3. So yeah, I'd recommend it nonetheless. But if anyone is in Developer DAO, it'll be on Friday, 11 p.m. Oh no, 3 p.m. UTC. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was still very expensive to join, so I didn't even think about attending. So now I'll check it. So Federico, I believe that now that you're here, you can take the lead.
Yeah. How are you guys? Sorry about that delay. There is something. I mean, NFT airdrop that was tweeted before. We think that it's compromised. That there is something malicious in the code in this depressed citizen thing. So don't click on that for now. I mean, that's what it was a bit delayed. So yeah, just don't click on that. I mean, we are investigating what is exactly the problem. So that one thing. Then, well, different things about V2. Well, as you know, we are moving forward with this, and well, I will ask JB as usual to give his written report. We are planning to do, as you know, a presentation in the coming weeks, explaining what are the what we have done moving forward and the new developments we have and all that. So that's cool. Then we are just finalizing the recruitment process for the fellowship. We have lots and lots of candidates this time, and very good proposals regarding well, different elements, content moderation, DAOs, bankruptcies, and well, a number of different things that we already explained in previous calls. We are starting to make a little program of how to build a DAO. I just recorded a first video, and I will share it with you a bit later if you want. Trying to explain a bit what we have learned in Kleros over the years by building, well, Kleros basically, and what we have learned about Web3. And so the first video is already recorded and it's already on YouTube. We can share it a bit later if you want, and then there's going to be a number of others, and we expect this to help with the well, recruitment of projects for the incubator. So I'm really excited about that. And I will let now William give his update.
Sure. So I'm continuing to work on some of the things that I've been working on for the past 2 weeks. So if you've heard me give this update recently, there's, maybe it'll seem similar. But I'm thinking a lot about how soulbound tokens can be used in juror selection. So in like V2, there'll be more possibility for modularity, like different courts can use different kinds of mechanisms. And particularly one of the things that is modular is how jurors are drawn. So for some courts, we're thinking that in order to be drawn at all, you have to be on proof of humanity, and that adds like an extra layer of Sybil resistance. For other things that other courts, this is an idea that's a little more distant into the future, we're thinking maybe you need some kind of badge saying that you're maybe like a badge that you get on proof of humanity, some kind of extension that says you're like an expert in the field that the cases are related to. So you like apply to get that badge by going through a curated list, you prove your expertise, and then by having this, you're eligible to be drawn for cases in that court. So that's kind of like a in the vein of soulbound tokens. And then there are interesting questions about what one can do if you have like appeal courts that draw from several.
There's some echo there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thanks. There are interesting questions about if you have appeal courts that draw from several different courts that require different kinds of expertise, and how you can weight the jurors that are drawn based on kind of getting representative or diverse viewpoints from the different kinds of soulbound tokens people have. And this draws on the ideas of the paper by Vitalik, the guy who created quadratic funding, and the person from Flashbots on soulbound tokens more generally, where they have like a similar kind of problem around trying to weight quadratic funding to get to give extra weighting to give from contributions from sort of communities that have diverse viewpoints. If you have like a contribution that comes from not only a lot of different people, but also people from different kinds of communities as represented by their soulbound tokens, maybe that should get extra weight. And how do you adapt that to having something similar for juror selection? So I've been thinking a lot about that. I've been working with Jan, who's our PhD student in game theory, on scoring rules that can be used, which is another sort of like type of mechanism related to vote aggregation. Again, with this idea that V2 will be more modular, so there's more room for experimentation in different kinds of mechanisms in subcourts.
Thank you, William. So someone wants to speak? Yeah, Vecna. Go ahead. Or you can write, I know. Okay, so let me think, what else do we want to mention today? Well, we are, as you know, And as William mentioned, preparing a bit for DevCon. We will be there with the whole team in 1 month. Yeah, it starts in a bit more than 1 month. And well, the only one who got, I think, a talk this time was William about SPTs and how it can impact Kleros. And then we are also planning to do some side event. I think Annabelle, you are there, right? So maybe you can. Is there some progress to announce about that, or?
Hi everyone. Yes, I'm here. So about next month, indeed, we are going to co-host small events during the small, maybe not small actually, but I'm not going to share what exactly what is going to be the location for at the moment. For this, we are aiming at the Wednesday of the DevCon week. We are also helping the Infinite Hackathon to take place right before DevCon, co-organizing it. And for that, you can stay tuned and follow the Twitter announcements. And we are expecting teams to register. The production team is also happy to take people who need also like accommodation and their travel to participate to the hackathon physically there. So maybe that's relevant for you if you want to participate. This you can apply for that, and you could then be accommodated and get your travel covered to participate. So that's not bad. And we are also going to help organizing the after party of the hackathon, which is also quite exciting. Yeah, that's all for this week about DevCon. But yeah, stay tuned, and if you want to participate, this can be interesting. You could just have your trip to Bogota covered by applying for that. It's pretty good.
Thank you, Annabelle. And I think that last thing we want to mention. So, well, as you know, we have different things going on regarding also Susie. That she already has a big following after just being online like for a week. But yeah, she's very cool. Well, Shotaro is having some time off, so there's not going to be much of new things today about Susie. But as you know, we are testing it. And our plan is to, start deploying it in more places and more groups. We are just learning how it works, and yeah, so we have more to learn about that. Then we have the Proof of Humanity V2 coming quite soon. I think Andre is going to make a demo of that very soon in a community called Proof of Humanity, I believe. And I think that's it for today, guys. Yeah, if you have any question. Okay, well then, see you on Slack and on Telegram and on the networks. Bye bye, guys. See you.
Everybody.
See you guys. See you next week.
See you next week. Bye.